The fastest way to burn belly fat. I know, as Indians, our diet is so carbohydrate centric that most of us will have a little bit belly. And we see so many older men as well having a pot belly. Now, if you spot someone with a pot belly or slightly protruding belly, please understand they are not consuming protein. And this body fat which you have is actually strangling your visceral organs. This visceral fat is actually very, very dangerous. And the reason is not that you just missed your gym or you did not do your abdominal crunches for the day, but because of your insulin, which is constantly high. Now, insulin comes into the picture when you're constantly feeding yourself. If you are consuming 6 meals a day, you are not going to end up reducing or having a flatter abdominal section. Let's understand scientifically why this happens. Now, let's understand this thing that your body has kind of two deposits of energy. One is your current account and the other one is your savings account. Now, the current account refers to all the food that you're eating constantly in the day, from morning till night, even close to your bedtimes. And your saving account is your belly fat actually. Now, if you're constantly topping up your current account by giving it food all the time, by giving it refined sugars and carbohydrate foods all the time, you are never going to open your savings account. Your body will constantly be saving that fuel, protecting it, and constantly when your current account is topped up, you end up adding more fat cells to the savings account. Your savings are getting bigger. So only when do you open this vault of savings account is you have to touch zero. And there are some solutions to this problem of belly fat. If you scientifically follow these 3 methods, I am sure you will achieve your body goals. So the first one is intermittent fasting. Fasting for at least 12 hours. Stop midnight snacking. Stop reaching out for that packet of digestive biscuits or some namkeens late at night close to your bedtime. You should be eating your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before your bedtime. Number A problem which it solves is makes you sleep better. And when you sleep better, your metabolism kicks in faster. The morning when you wake up after doing your fast complete, that means if you fasted for at least 12 hours, that morning when you wake up and you go for your workout, empty stomach, your body has no fuel. There is a good scientific evidence if you work out in your fasted stage, you might be touching some of your fat reserves. And second thing to understanding intermittent fasting is the window in which you're eating. So let's try and maintain a 16 ratio 8 hours. 8 hours is a very decent eating window, guys, please understand. And if you can squeeze it to 6 hours, even better for you. In fact, for people who are diabetic, pre-diabetic, trying to, cut down on their obesity levels, I highly advise 1 meal a day plans too. They work wonders. You just have to train your body to adapt to them. So this is beautiful, the intermittent fasting and coming to this working out in a fasted stage, because imagine you were fasting for 16 hours and then you started working out on that 17th hour. Your growth hormone is peaking at this time. And your cortisol, which is stressed, it is giving you that little stress and little adrenaline rush. You're working out, you're touching these fuel reserves in your body, which are fat cells. So try and do these things. And lastly, I want to say, hydrate yourself well. More than half the times when you're feeling hungry, you're actually very dehydrated and you're confused. Your brain is confused. It reaches out for sugar, for that dopamine. All you have to do is start training yourself better to not keep eating throughout the day. Hit that insulin out of your body. Avoid having so many peaks, and trust me, you will achieve your goal. And let's talk about the biggest mistake which might still happen even though you've touched all these points: intermittent fasting, taking 12-hour break, or working out in a fasted stage. When you open your fast after your workout, you might still reach for something which is carbohydrate rich. Let's talk about the Indian breakfast in general. There's poha, there's idli, there's upma, there could be sandwiches, it could be so many other things, and even parathas. For God's sake, guys, open your breakfast time with avocados, with eggs, with something protein rich. Even in vegetarian and vegan diet, there are multiple sources of protein which you could be using to break this fast, and also keeping your body in that fat burning engine mode. Now, I know that belly fat is very stubborn, but you are tougher than that. If you understand biology, you don't have to outsmart it, but work with biology, work with science, and you can get rid of this belly fat. If you know somebody who is going to the gym and hitting 500 crunches a day, you must share this video with them. The crunches will not help you get your abs, but Your kitchen smartness will, your habits will, your lifestyle will. Drink a lot of water, eat lesser insulin spikes, and get the abdomen of your dreams.